Hello and welcome to AskFans TV. I'm Maff Brown. We no longer have to make small talk and pretend we actually like cricket. It's August, the football season is back. So, what happened in the close season? Well, John Terry starts a new season at Aston Villa of players' wives. Rooney's left Manchester, gone back to the hometown of Liverpool, and when questioned, Colleen said she was delighted now that Liverpool one is open and you can stick the Trafford Centre up your arse, mate. It's August, which means Huddersfield Town start preparing for a new season in the Championship next year. Now, I know that sounds harsh, but like any good Love Island contestant, they are the favourites to go down. So, Manchester City have been collecting fullbacks like they're on Pokemon Go. It's Pep Guardiola's second season, he's under a bit more pressure. Can he keep them in the top 17? Liverpool have got their massive sign-in. Andy Robertson, me neither, 10 million quid. Arsenal have got the centre forward, Thierry Henry 2.0, Alexander Lacazette. There's a surprise. Wenger signs a French player. Transfer rumours are rife. Will Bale leave Madrid? Will Sanchez leave Arsenal? Will Luiz leave Jamie Redknapp? Definitely one of them is true, isn't it? What's happened to Gareth Bale? He used to basically be, you know that episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where Will was playing basketball? That used to be Gareth. Their game plan for Spurs was give it to Gareth. That's how it worked. It doesn't work like that anymore. If Real Madrid tried to do that now, they'd be kicking the ball out of play, trying to find him on the bench. It's like Real Madrid have become a toddler and they got the new toy, they're bored of the new toy, they want a new toy. Now, I'm not anybody to tell Zinedine Zidane what team you should pick, especially in headbutting distance. But come on, Zizi, play the British guy so English fans could pretend he's English for a bit. He's basically the Andy Murray of football. So I'm pleased to announce our first guest on AskFans TV is none other than Emile Heskey. You doing, Emile?
Yeah.
How you doing? I'm going to do the interview with you today. I was part of Liverpool's backroom staff with Houllier.
Oh,
yeah, I was doing the analysis, the match analysis and Prozone and all that, so yeah, I've got all the stats.
You're the one I hated then?
Yeah. Oh, it's tense already.
I can't use this one.
You shouldn't have broke it, mate. Yeah! So let's get on to the people you played against then. So obviously, big centre forward, coming across a lot of big centre backs. Who was the most difficult to play against?
I always had tough battles with Sol.
Yeah?
Yeah, big lad, bigger than me.
Yeah.
So, and, but it was good. It was good battles, you know, because
yeah.
I like the challenge.
Yeah,
When you're going in shoulder to shoulder and you're just thinking who's gonna drop.
Yeah.
So things like that. Martin Keown was a nice one.
Tricky or just spiteful?
Oh, just horrible. But another challenge I quite liked.
And then when you went on to play for England, 62 times by the way, which is incredible, was that a different environment straight away?
No, but I played national team from the age of 16 and through the different age groups. So it was a progression that would made it easier for me because I understood it from a young age.
And of course, the 5-1 Germany game. Were you as surprised as everyone else?
Yes.
Yeah.
The thing is, if you look back at the game, and I've got the DVD actually,
So
but I haven't even opened it. If you look at the game, we could have been 2-0 down, and it was a difficult time for us anyway because you lost the last game at Wembley.
Yeah.
At the old Wembley, sorry.
Yeah.
But we had strong characters. We had some great players. Yeah. And we just regrouped from there, and that was some good football that we played. Yeah, we played some really good football then.
And so looking at the game now, you know, you retired a couple of years ago, really. Do you think over the last period of time of, let's say about 10 years, do you think the game has changed at all?
Quicker.
Yeah? Yeah,
quicker. People are looking after their bodies a little bit better.
Yeah.
More athletes now than they were when I even first started.
So today's players, obviously Jamie Vardy's at Leicester's, had a cracking couple of seasons. Would you have liked to have played with him?
Yeah. It depends what stage of my career. I think if you're looking at when I was at Liverpool, that's that Emile Heskey, yeah, probably Jamie Vardy would have been a good one. You know, with the runs he makes in behind, and I would be the one holding the ball up and trying to keep the ball moving and stuff. He's works the channels, you know. He understands how to get in behind. I can work to the feet.
Is there any other players you'd have liked to have played with?
Probably if you're looking at someone, when I was playing at Leicester or someone like that, probably Lukaku.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Imagine us two up front.
That would be a force, wouldn't it?
He's gone to West Brom, done brilliant, scored 14, 15 goals, gone to Everton, done even better.
Yeah.
Now you're expecting him to go to that next level.
Anyone else?
Suarez.
Yeah. Do you think Liverpool miss him?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. And
You know, the thing is, when you got someone of that stature, you look at the top 2 players in the world, you got Messi, Ronaldo, and then you just got him just below it.
Yeah.
If not pushing into it, with the goals he scores, the way he plays, I think it's just fun.
Yeah. So Coutinho, do you think he'll go?
Hope not.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an exciting player.
Yeah. Would you have liked to have played under Jurgen at Liverpool?
Yeah, you know, he's a manager that is very infectious. He brings out the best in you, and you know when a manager likes you, and you know what I mean. He gives you that confidence to go out there and perform.
And if you could play under Jose or Pep, where would you go?
Probably now Pep.
Yeah.
With the forward thinking and where the game's gone and what he wants to do. Jose now is probably a little bit more older school than Pep is. So probably now it'll probably be Pep.
Okay, so Emile, what's your guest bet of the week?
I'm going with Liverpool away at Watford. Out of the last 9 away games, they've won 8 of them. Wow. So Liverpool at -1, 7-5. That's my guest bet of the week.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you.
Thank you for having me.
And now we come to our challenge bet. We're going to start from £25. We're going to aim to get to £1,000. So keep coming back to AskFans. We're going to roll it over until we get to £1,000. Okay, so the bets are pretty safe. We're going to start below evens, hopefully doubling our money, so we're betting without massive gambles. Thanks to our sponsor, 21Bet, we have some exclusive enhanced odds for the first one. So let's get going. Open an account with 21Bet, use the code AskFans, and you'll get access to special enhanced odds on this bet. This week we're heading to Old Trafford, where Manchester United play West Ham. Lukaku likes playing against West Ham. He's scored in 9 consecutive games against them. Place a £25 bet on Manchester United to win the first half. 21Bet at the moment have odds of 8 to 11. That gives you a return of about just over £43. Solid start to a challenge bet. However, we have enhanced odds if you use the promo code AskFans. You can get evens, turn a bet of £25 into £50 if Manchester United win the first half. Okay, so go to 21Bet, open an account, use the code AskFans. Anything else you need to know, just go to our website, askfans.co.uk. Go there. All right, it's time to go to my mate Jonty Sargeant, our roving reporter, who is at Stamford Bridge. What are you up to, Jonty?
Maff, thank you very much. As you can see, I'm at the home of the champions, Chelsea. They, of course, take on Burnley on this opening day of the Premier League season. New signings, Alvaro Morata cost around £70 million. They've also let Nemanja Matic go over to Manchester United, bringing in Bakayoko in his place. But are they, in fact, better off or worse off than they were last season? Still, the future remains uncertain over Diego Costa. It is likely that he will depart Stamford Bridge, though, and won't play a part in attempting to retain this Premier League title. Let's go and hear from the Chelsea faithful ahead of the new campaign.
We are not scared. What we need to do is just to, put our house in order and have the belief that we are able. So I believe Chelsea is able at any time.
I think they can. I think they've got a really good chance this year, building on everything that they did last year.
The Champions League is so difficult, but why not? Chelsea is good, probably to be in the quarter of finals or semi-finals. It depends.
For somebody winning, in his first season, that shows that he's really prepared for the game, and he's going to put his strategies together to be able to win again.
We have a new striker. It's Alvaro Morata.
I think he's shown a load of promise. He's exactly the type of player that we need to come in. I'm really excited about him.
Beautiful signing. Yeah, that's a very good one.
He's a lot of money. Is he worth it?
Yes, it's a lot of money, but nothing good comes easy. So I'm sure the manager knows what he's doing, before putting such huge sum of money on somebody. Is going to make a gain for it.
There we go then, Chelsea fans feeling relatively confident going into the new campaign. Fairly confident, in fact, that they can retain the Premier League title.
Jonty, thanks very much. Always good to hear from you. All right, now it's your turn. The questions from Twitter with the hashtag AskHeskey. Let's see what he's got.
What is the worst away ground you visited and why? Probably Bradford. The reason is the changing rooms was just so tight. It was just everything just went wrong that day, and then as well we lost the game and everyone invaded the pitch, so it just made it even worse. What advice would you give to a young, aspiring professional footballer? Probably just to work hard. At the end of the day, it's all about hard work and dedicating yourself to the craft. And I would say as well that there's not a perfect way to get to where you want to get to. You're going to have bumps, you're going to have bruises. There's never a perfect road to get to where you want to, but you've got to be dedicated enough. Rangers or Celtic? I would have to say Celtic, purely because of Martin O'Neill and Neil Lennon. They're both big clubs. Both would do well if they came into the Premier League. Who do you think the top four will be this year in the Premier League? Man City, Liverpool, Man U, Chelsea. Would you encourage more players to go to Australia? 100%. I've been asked a couple of times by players, and I've got nothing but good things to say about it. The standard was really high as well. The hurdle they have to get over is the weather, and getting used to that weather, because you're used to waking up in 30 degrees every morning. So I always, whenever anyone else ever asks me, I always say great things about it.
All right, it's time to go to our long odds expert. It's Darmy Bets.
Cheers, Maff, for the intro. What a legend. Here comes a Darmy Bet of the week. We're kicking off the season with 21 bet, and I've got a cheeky fivefold for you guys. First off, we got the Friday game, which is Arsenal versus Leicester City, and as I'm an Arsenal fan, I've chosen them to beat them in the first 45 minutes. Up next, we got Man City to beat Brighton at home. They've spent over 130 million on defenders this season, so I predicted that game to be Man City to 0. 2 down, 3 to go. I've gone for the office banker here at AskFans, and what we've all chosen is Chelsea to beat Burnley. I'm pretty sure everyone's going for that, so that should be a guarantee. But this is football, you never know what could happen in the Premiership. To add to my selection also, I've got Man United to beat West Ham and both teams to score. Lukaku's having a great pre-season, so I could definitely see him putting some past Joe Hart. He's a great keeper, but he loves scoring for fun against the Hammers. Last but not least, I've got Bournemouth to beat West Brom. I went to Bournemouth uni, and Jermaine Defoe is definitely going to kill it, and I could definitely see him being the top scorer for the Cherries this season. So I've got Bournemouth to win and both teams to score for that. So that's the Darmy Bet of the week. So a cheeky fiver on that from 21 bet returned £375. So that's a good night at the town with the lads and maybe a cheeky curry after. Peace out.
All right, that's the end of the show. Thanks very much for watching. Next week's guest is Nigel Winterburn. Check that out. Also, go to the website, askfans.co.uk, for all the latest news in the Premier League teams. And also, if the gambling's getting too much, just take it easy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.